Welcome to Twin Flame Talk with Jeff and Jeannie. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Jeannie.
This is our first Twin Flame Talk, and we would like to tell you about our relationship and how it started.
Yeah, and we just want to give you an idea of what twin flames sort of represent to each other and how they, resonate and the kind of things that you might experience as a twin flame. So we're going to cover a little bit of everything real quick, and then we can go more in depth, and I hope everybody joins into the chat. And, if you have questions, please bring them up, and we'll try to deal with that as well. But
and we'll answer whatever questions we can.
We'll try to.
We'll try, at least.
So, when we first met, we did meet online.
Pretty popular way of meeting now.
Yeah, it was. And I never really thought that I would meet my one. I'd kind of given up, and you were saying that you also...
Yeah, I had pretty well given up on relationships. I didn't think that I would find that right person for me, my other half. But now, coming up on almost 6 years of marriage and 8 years
That's right.
of knowing Jeannie, I have found my other half.
6 years in August.
In 1 week.
Yeah, that's right. But anyway, yeah, let me tell you what really happened, okay? Let's get real here for a second. We just redid this whole thing because we spent like 27 minutes talking to you guys, and it was so awesome.
We did great.
Yeah, it was really awesome.
It was awesome.
And you know what? The mic wasn't on.
Not on.
Not at all.
Not at all. So that was, dress rehearsal. That's what we like to call. It's a dress rehearsal. But this is live, so it's unscripted. Anything can happen. So we're just going to proceed from where we're at now.
Yeah. So what you got,
There's a lot of information on the internet about twin flames, how a relationship should go, and it should be, the most amazing thing that you've ever experienced. And while that is true, both Jeannie and I are humans.
Yeah, we didn't really think that it was going to happen.
No, we did not think it was going to happen.
But let's go over some of the things that did happen.
Shall we?
Yeah.
You start.
All right. Point number 1.
Nope, you started point number 1.
Well, we shared immediate viewpoints, like almost the exact same viewpoints and stuff like that. So that was really incredible. Even right down to liking the same pizza.
Yeah, our favorite pizza.
Which we don't eat those kind of pizzas anymore.
You said that on the last one that no one heard.
Yeah, I know. But actually you said it.
Well, you said that we didn't eat those anymore.
No, you said we were too evolved to eat those kind of pizzas.
Oh, yeah, we're way too evolved to eat the pepperoni, sausage, and black olive pizza anymore. No matter how delicious it is.
No, really, it's bad for you. Don't listen to him. Anyway.
Eat the pizza.
No,
it's
no,
good.
Don't.
I like it. I got pizza.
Stop it. Anyway, no, truthfully, though, the first time that we talked, we had it all out on the table. It was just, there was no holding back. There was no hiding. You can't hide from your twin flame. You can't hide what's going on from either one. That's something that you'll notice right away, is that complete sort of, sorry, there was a moth. We're outside.
We're out in our garage, what we like to call
the Irwin Gathering Room.
Irwin Gathering Room, and we're out in the garage.
Yeah, but it looks like a room because there's couches.
There's couches and a table.
That's not the point. You're getting way up.
I digress.
I know. Anyway, so when we first talked, it was like an immediate meeting of the heart, mind, and soul, where we, really had a lot of this.
Connected on levels that I did not anticipate.
I wasn't prepared for that.
No, not at all.
I really wasn't. In fact, I was so excited that, usually when you find someone really attractive, you're like, so you're going to call, or you kind of hint around. I just hung up. And I was like, oh my God. And even asked him if he's ever going to call back, so.
I could not wait to call back.
Yeah. And then you meet in person. And, fast forward to the first time that you're together, and we're riding along in a car. Or, well, a truck in this case. And we're listening to music, and we'd never listened to music together before. So there wasn't that shared kind of
experience.
Yeah, that friendship, when you hang out with people and you kind of have the inside jokes and stuff like that.
You'll sing the same songs the same way at the same time.
Yeah, but
we didn't have that.
No.
And yet we sang, neither of us remember the song now, but
it doesn't
we
matter.
sang it the same goofy way, in the same inflection, and in the same voice at the same time, which sort of really blew us away.
Yeah, it was like not part of the song. It was just like our own made up little ditty.
It was our own made up little words.
We'd never done it with each other, and then we continue to do that.
And we still do that.
Yeah, we do. And finish.
You couldn't get that right the last time.
I know, but they don't.
We
know
had a
that.
rehearsal.
No, we didn't really. Yeah, but it didn't work. So
we finish each other's sentences.
We do
all the time.
Yeah, and share each other's thoughts and feelings.
Yeah.
And so,
emotions and everything else.
But a lot of insecurities. I wanted to cover the fact that a lot of people read things online about how wonderful it is in a twin flame relationship, and it is amazing. But know that I don't read a lot about insecurities coming up in twin flames, but they will surface because this is your other half, and they are there to complete you. And although you're autonomous and you're an individual of your own self, but yet they are your other half. So certain things that are unresolved do come up when you meet your twin flame. And
growth does happen. And
it's there for you both to expand and
experience and heal any past wounds and get past maybe any insecurities that you might have had in other relationships. Those things are dealt with. They're brought to the table, brought out of the light of day, and they melt away. So those things aren't a problem or an issue anymore.
Well, at least not after a while.
Not after a while. I mean, it's not instantaneous.
No, and if you guys, if anybody is out there and they're listening and you're having some of these issues with your twin flame, we'd be more than happy to talk to you about it if you want to contact us via email or on my website or even through Facebook. JeannieIrwin.yolasite.com. But anyway, so one of the things, let's just start making the points. Like, I guess the first one would be, you do find your true other half, and you grow from there. And you used to say,
when I first met her, within the first week, when I first met Jeannie, it was, I'm your other side of the coin. What was that? Other side of the coin. You're my other half. I mean, and those are things that I had never said to anybody else because I never felt that way. But she is truly my other half.
Yeah, and speaking of other halves, I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but we truly are the other half to each other, even physically, being that, like, if I'm in pain on one side, he'll be in pain on the other side without even talking to each other, and then we'll come together later on in the day, and it'll be the same pain, opposite legs or arms or even headaches, is the opposite side, and it'll be at the same time. So you share a lot together as twin flames. Both the good and the bad, and you are coming together to help heal each other and transform and help give something to the world. So know that things are going to come up. We've hit a few bumps in our road, along the way, but they weren't really bumps. They were just openings, challenges to open us to something more and expand us to something greater.
Yeah, to move us past the things that might have inhibited us in our own personal growth in the past. Those things are, like I said before, those things are brought out, they're shared with each other, and then we're able to go ahead and become better people. Become, evolved, exactly. Or, and better things happen when these things happen. Oh, that wasn't convoluted at all. Yay for Jeff. He knows the English language.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but truthfully though, there are many ways that you will challenge each other, but you should also, we were going through the points earlier. See, it's just like we're just having to rehash what we already said, and it was so much fun the first time.
Yeah, it was.
It is really fun.
It's
we
fun. We
just need to make it a new podcast is what it is.
Well, this is a new podcast because the other one doesn't exist.
Nobody ever heard that one.
No, it was good though.
It was so good.
Wasn't it good?
Yeah.
Well, when you get together with your twin flame...
Point number one.
you're there to support them. I mean, everybody has their own personal path, and we both have our own personal paths. You're there to support the other person in whatever their endeavor might be, which is important. I mean, sometimes you need that little bit of push. You need that little bit of shove along the path. That way they'll go ahead, you'll be able to achieve heights that you never thought that you were able to. What happened? You didn't finish my sentence.
I know. I'm trying to share this, and it's like I can't figure out how to share it on Facebook. This is like a trial thing going live.
Yeah, this is just a live thing that we don't normally do live things.
Yeah.
But now we are.
But maybe if you do, Wendy, if you come in here and you're here already and you're not, but so you can't hear this, oh well. Anyway, so yeah, you will.
Wendy.
Oh, baby.
No,
really?
See, I'm the funny guy.
Yeah. So, point number 2.
You're number 2. I got number 1 already. That was support.
You do need to support each other completely.
No, that was number 1.
Oh, was that number 1?
Yeah, you're number 2. Bing! So go ahead and do number 2. Growth. How about growth? No? No. What is
so, okay. Well, maybe not going with less right now.
This is fun. I'm having the best time ever.
Well, just to say that being with your twin flame will change your life completely.
Completely.
And in positive ways, everywhere we go, from the moment that we've met and been dating, and to the time that we've been married, and even until now, everywhere we go, as a couple, we are complimented. And people say that, you spread so much love, or you're so much fun, or I feel so good around you, or I've never met anyone, or isn't that sweet, and stuff like that. So you'll notice that when you join with your twin flame that you will have a mission, but that mission could be as simple as just spreading love to the people that you meet, giving them hope that there is that person out there for them. They don't have to spend the rest of their life alone. Things like that. Right?
Right.
Am I right?
I know, right? One thing that we discovered when we got together was kind of a meeting of the hearts. I don't have a real good way of putting this, but I can describe what happened. At one point, me and Jeannie were sitting across from each other, and it seemed right for me to put my hand on her heart, and she did the same, and then she leaned forward, and we touched foreheads right around the third eye area. We shared a breath and breathed deeply together, and all of a sudden I could feel the overwhelming love that I had for her moving down my arm, the arm that was placed on her heart.
Releasing, yeah.
And then I released that into her heart, and she did the same, go figure, at the same exact time. So we did that, and the surges, you could physically feel that love pouring into you, which was completely incredible. A couple minutes later, we went into the bathroom together, because that's what we do sometimes.
No,
yes. We don't do that. But we do that. But that's not the way we were doing it. Anyway, we looked in the mirror, and literally years had come off our face.
That's true.
I mean, it's like a healing balm, a love balm, if you will. I mean, it was completely bizarre, and we continue to do this to this day.
Yep, and that's almost halfway through. And you know what I think? I think we ought to do.
What would you like to do?
I'll tell you what I'd like to do. I'd like to end this one and just go to the regular offline, since we can't seem to be able to share this, and people can't seem to go online with us. It's very strange. I'm not quite sure how to do this, but let's just go ahead and record one offline, and then we'll share it with everybody.
We're going to do another one?
Well, yeah.
That's like 3 in a day.
But the other one didn't.
So I only do 2 shows.
Yes, well, anyway. So we will see you guys.
We had fun. We'll do this again soon. We might not know you, or we might not know you. But we love you. That's all I'm going to say, because I was told I can't say goodbye. So
don't do that.
Don't say that.
Just say blessings, or namaste, or Namaste. And this was Jeff and Jeannie.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Jeannie.
You got to close it somehow.
I know.
Auf Wiedersehen.
No.
No? Das Vidanya.
I don't even know what Danya is.
No, Das Vidanya.
Who's Danya? What's that have to do with anything? Don't
bye.
do your... They can't see that. Don't say bye. Not what you do. You can't say bye. That's so
Well,
final.
we'll talk to you soon.
Love you?
See you on the flip-flop.
Nobody wants to...
Keep it on the down low.
Gosh.
I don't know what you want me to say. I'm saying a lot of different things.
We love you. Really, we do. We want to help. So if there's any questions that you have...
Feel free.
Yeah, and hopefully this next one will be a little bit better.
A little cleaner.
A little cleaner, a little clearer. Because we're just going to have to start with a totally different subject. Because we did this once.
This is twice.
And then we tried to redo the same one again. And you can't ever get that magic back from the first one. So we're just going to have to start a different subject.
We got a lot of them.
Yep.
We got a lot of subjects.
Yeah, we do.
So this is us signing off.
That's... No.
No?
No.
How do you want to end this? You end it. I'm saying nothing now.
Don't say end.
No. I'm not going to say anything else.
We will be back, honestly.
In 2 and 2.
And 2 and 2.